Over the past year, 21 Investigates has been looking into the Allen County Jail's issues with overcrowding, underfunding, and inmate suicides. This week at the Indiana State House, a possible contributing factor was discovered. Nikki Kelly at the Indiana Capitol Chronicle explains to R. John Wagner the State Department of Corrections has been stiffing county jails for millions of dollars.
So in your article on the Indiana Capitol Chronicle website, one lawmaker told you that, this isn't a concern, that everything's going to be paid. Can you take us through that a little bit?
Well, to be fair, this was brought up, apparently it just came out last week. And so a sheriff, while testifying on an unrelated immigration bill on Monday, said, we just found out we're not getting paid by DOC anymore. And that's, and Representative Sturwald, who we quoted in the article, said, whoa, what are you talking about? And so when we talked to him, the next day, he seems to think they're going to take care of it somehow. I mean, they would have to shift money from somewhere. DOC did not say that's happening. So I have no reason to doubt Representative Sturwald. I'm just saying it literally has just come about. And according to the State Department of Correction, they didn't have an answer yet. When I spoke to the Indiana Sheriff's Association, sort of simultaneously of all this, they're working on the next budget, which starts July 1. They are looking to increase that rate, first of all, because the state I think the state rate to house their own prisoners is $80 a day. So if they're paying $40, they're making quite a savings. And also they wanted a better system for how to count these. Apparently it's some sort of complicated formula, and they're trying to push a more direct billing system. So now suddenly they're not only worried about the future budget and changes they were pushing, but now they're worried about current losses that county jails are taking.
Obviously here in Allen County, we've had our issues with our county jail. It's been something we've been covering for quite a while now. In Whitley County, they just built themselves a new county jail. Is this contributing to overcrowding and problems like Allen County is facing?
Yeah, obviously the low-level felons are taking up bed space in the county jails. One thing, and we've known that for years now, but one thing, I spoke to the Tippecanoe County Sheriff, one thing he said, I mean, in my mind, if someone's convicted of, say a higher felony, maybe a burglary or something, I said, well, they'll probably stay in your jail for a week or two until they get moved to Department of Correction, until the DOC comes and gets them. And he said, or a month or two. And that was kind of a surprise to me, that the DOC is letting these other offenders kind of linger in the state jails. And I think probably because DOC has their own issues with trying to have enough space for inmates.
One thing we've covered, and I don't want to suggest that this is directly related, but one thing we've covered here in Allen County is inmate suicides. We've had an unfortunate number of them. Any number is unfortunate, right? But when we've talked to the Allen County Sheriff in the past, there's just been remarks made of, look, we don't have time, money, resources.
Outside of hiring an entire medical health staff, which I don't have the budget for, I don't know what else to do at this point.
How much is this issue taking away from what the budget might be for county jails across the state?
Yeah, that was one thing I had trouble kind of getting my hands around yesterday, and I'm hoping to do some more reporting, was to see what this is costing county jails. I mean, the entire line item, they spent $34 million in total for fiscal year 24 on that. They've already spent $34 million this year, and we still got 4 months to go in the fiscal year. So, it's several $1,000,000 statewide that we are clearly costing county jails. But, I'm, like I said, I'm still trying to get my hands around individual losses for counties.
And so does it seem like this is going to be an issue that gets fixed fast? Is there a simple solution? You said that somebody's going to have to move money from somewhere to another place. Any solution in sight?
I mean, the state budget agency has some levers where they can move money, but the Braun administration has just come in. They're kind of being met with this issue. This was not of their making. And so I think they're just trying to figure out the best way to deal with it, and also move forward for the next fiscal year.
All right, and just to wrap things up real quick, if there's anything more you want to learn about this article on county jails and the relationship with the state, go to indianacapitalchronicle.com. Nikki Kelly, thank you so much for being with us on 21 Alive News.
Thanks.
Some strong reporting there, John and Nikki. Thank you. Now, 21 Alive did reach out to the Allen County Jail for comment on how their operations and inmates may be affected by this. So far, we have not heard back.